Morning everyone, hope you're okay. I know you're having a great weekend. It's not a great weekend for flying drones, so I just thought I'd bring you an update on our latest kit purchase, and it's this bad boy, the DJI Inspire. For the eagle-eyed amongst you, you might recognise that it's not the latest version, and that was something initially we were aspiring to, and then maybe looking at something like the M600, which is a far more commercial platform. But we've always got our eye on the market and seeing what's out there, and the opportunity kit came up where a business was kind of closing down and was selling all their bits of kit, and we got quite a good deal. In fact, I probably should have worn a mask and a jumper when I went to collect this kit, because it was an amazing price. Yeah, so we've got the DJI Inspire. It's a bigger, more commercial looking platform, but what really attracted us to it was this thing, the X5 camera, which hangs underneath it, which will, similar to the platform we've already got, will film in 4K, will take high resolution pictures, but we've got far more controllability over the camera. We've also got the ability with this drone to take this camera off and put it on another platform, or put a different camera on the bottom of here, whether that's a more powerful camera or whether that's a camera which can maybe do thermal imaging. So there's the flexibility with this platform has widened. And in addition, what this has allowed us to do, and a couple of you have been asking, where's Scott, what's happened to Scott? Scott is still around. Scott is still part of the business. He's been very busy lately. He's just become a diving instructor, so well done Scott. But yes, so we were together the other week, and what this gives us the ability, it gives us the ability to put two high-end drones in two separate locations at the same time. It also gives us the ability on a singular shoot to put two drones in the same piece of sky to capture different angles. But what this one actually does, it allows us to use two controllers with this drone. So what's known as the pilot and the slave. I'm not too sure I subscribe to the slave bit, but it allows one person to fly the drone and the other person to control the camera underneath, which allows the pilot far more awareness in the sense of safety and looking at the drone and not having to look down at the screen, and it allows the camera operator to establish a far greater or a better shot and concentrate purely on the imagery. So for anyone out there that's flown a drone, you'll know that if you're trying to film something, especially a moving subject, looking up and down, looking at the drone, is the drone going to hit anything, have a guy establish the shot, the workload's quite high. So what this allows us to do, this setup, it allows to reduce that workload and to yield essentially a better image and a much higher quality product potentially, especially with moving targets. And it'll also come into play on commercial jobs as well. Yeah, so like I say, this wasn't initially the one we were going to go for, but it came with a whole range of stuff. As you can see there, it also came with this, another Inspire, a broken Inspire. So the company that we're using it on a commercial job, and they'd left it, or they'd just landed it, I believe, and a forklift truck rode over it. So it's got a broken arm, a broken gimbal mount, and so I'm in the process of just pulling together all the bits, and we'll get this fixed up. And I'm undecided at the moment whether we'll use it as a spare or whether we'll sell it on. But if we sell it on, you guys will be the first to know. So if there'd be anybody interested out there in the Inspire, it'd probably just be the airframe, to be honest, but the other parts could be bought for it. We'll let you guys know first. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on this bit of kit. What also came in the kit was this, a handheld gimbal, which is super cool. So it allows us to take the camera that sits underneath the drone and stick it on a handheld gimbal. So what this will allow us to do is, certainly with stuff like property shoots or building inspections, it'll allow us to get the closer stuff, the close-up stuff, maybe elements of indoor filming as well, which we wouldn't have necessarily not been able to do with the drone, but certainly this makes it a whole load easier. Also included in the sale was another X5 camera. Yeah, this is as part of this, it was slightly damaged, so again we're just looking at some spares to get this repaired, but hopefully we'll be able to get it sorted. But essentially the lens is fine on it, so worst case we've got a spare lens if we can't get it sorted. But I mean, you can see there it's almost, it is essentially a digital SLR. This is a similar size lens to what I'm filming this on now, so we've certainly got the ability there to be flexible in what we do. So we've got extra batteries, we've got potentially we've definitely got this bad boy, we've got potentially another drone, we've got a couple of lenses, so really this widens our ability of things we can do. So yeah, just thought I'd give you a quick update on where we're at. Looking forward to showing you some results from getting this in the air. We've had it in the air briefly just for that short kind of montage you saw at the beginning, but the weather wasn't particularly great. A big shout out to my little lad Cameron, who helped me film that. But yeah, it was a bit windy, and yeah, so as soon as the weather's nice and picks up after this weekend, hopefully we'll get this in the air and we'll be able to show you some of the footage, the subtle differences between the kit we've got at the moment and this. Yeah, but have a great weekend. We'll keep you up to date with what we're doing. Got a few meetings this week, got a potentially exciting project involving drones and aeroplanes in the pipeline. We've just got to see where that goes over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, we'll keep you on board. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you again for all your support, your likes and your shares, and we'll speak to you soon. That's with the remote going off because it's not doing anything. Alright guys, thanks very much. Speak to you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.